cement shoes. It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous to think that we're making the right choice by trading away Devontae Adams, right? It's not the right choice. He might want to request. He might prefer to be traded, but that doesn't mean that he don't want to play. He would prefer it, but he probably might prefer to have a better quarterback in place. So maybe we might want to put a quarterback that can, I don't know, throw the ball out on time, be in rhythm, establish a rhythm, right? And I hate this because I'm not trying to make this a beat up session on fucking Minshew, because I think that he's a solid backup. And that's not a slight to him. It's a hard job. He's a fucking quarterback in the NFL. He's proven he beat the Raiders last year. He beat the Ravens this year, right? And last year, right? He has some flashes, but he's not he's not as good as what a lot of Raider fans think that he is, in my opinion, right? He didn't get it done against the Browns. Against the Browns, he didn't get it done, right? So if we're gonna trade away this, top tier receiver, you're not gonna be a better team by getting rid of an A or A plus receiver and trying to say, well, now we can distribute the ball better because we don't have to. We don't have to focus on him to begin with. The defense focuses on him. The defense has to double him. The defense has to watch him and scheme for him. The quarterback should be using that to their advantage. We have a clutch player. A clutch player. A or A plus, you can't deny that. Don't try to, we got to drop ball. Every receiver drops passes. Every running back fumbles. Every quarterback throws picks. That's the game. The other guys are good too, it turns out, right? That are playing on the other side of the field, right? Defensive tackles and DNs, they don't get sacks and pressures every single snap. It just doesn't happen, right? Other players are good. The point of all this is that any Raider fans out here saying that to trade him for a second and a defensive tackle, it's not going to do anything for us, right? Oh, we get more draft capital. Does that give us a quarterback? No, it doesn't. All it means that we're trading a wide receiver and additional draft capital to get a quarterback when we don't even have the offensive line to support that, or maybe not even the weapons around him, right? What players are going to want to re-sign or stay with the Raiders when they see how we dogged out Derek Carr and then we fucking cut or trade Davantae Adams, right? What players are going to want to come here? Oh, a rookie receiver? All right, so we get a solid rookie, but what, in the first round? Okay, well, then that means we're not getting a quarterback, right? Think about it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You want to keep your assets, right? You have a very good asset in Davantae Adams. How does getting rid of him make our offense better or improve the team? Well, he's a diva. So fucking what? Everybody loved fucking Jacobs, and he was a fucking diva too. But he was a good player, right? The only reason why he's gone is because Zamir showed a little bit of flash. We haven't shown anybody that can step up like him. Oh, what, Bowers? Bro's a rookie. He couldn't even catch the ball. No one's fucking dogging Bowers for dropping that wide open pass, right? They want to dog on Adams. Why? Why? It's pretty ridiculous to me. So I was just going through a bunch of different things and on Twitter and seeing people say shit like fucking, he's a diva. Get him out of here. We're a better team without him. It's not the case. You see what this shit is right here? This guy knows. Trading him for a second round pick does jack shit for us. It doesn't help us like what you guys are thinking it's going to be. We trade him, we tank. What does that do? We get a good first round pick to tank, a extra second round pick just to get somebody who's not as good as Davantae. But before all the quarterback talk is happening and getting fucking trading big capital for that, you have to have a team that's going to support him. You can't get a great quarterback as a rookie, throw him in a shitty situation and expect him to excel. It's not realistic, right? When you look at quarterbacks like Brock Purdy and other, late round or even first round picks that do well, it's because they have a decent team around them. They can support the quarterback, which we can't quite do yet, right? That's my opinion. You might think differently, and that's fine. I respect everyone's opinion. I don't always agree with it, but I think it is pretty ridiculous to think that trading away a great weapon on offense is going to help us out. We didn't do good by getting rid of Carr. We didn't get better. We didn't get better by getting rid of Mac. We didn't get better by getting rid of Jacobs. You don't get better by getting rid of these star players. It's not a difficult concept, in my opinion, right? You want to get better at those positions, you trade other shit away, right? Trade fucking 2 firsts or 3 firsts, trade some seconds, right? The whole point of the draft is to land a player like an Adams, like a Jacobs, like a fucking Crosby, like a fucking Mac, right? That's the whole point. You know, there's a, let me look this up real quick, because there's a thing that fucking completely explains this whole thing right here, and I did the same thing for the Khalil Mack trade, but let's look this up real quick. You guys will see what I'm talking about, right? This is what trading away good players is like to me, right? It's completely stupid to me. It's really dumb. It's really dumb, right? You want to trade away an established player to get somebody who might be good, and you don't even know if they will be. Adams has been solid. He's been playing games. He's not really been injured, right? He's fucking irritated probably because of the way that the Raiders have been since he's got there. We're gonna, acquire him, and we're gonna get you with your quarterback that you want. We're gonna get rid of our quarterback then, right? He's not the greatest quarterback, but guess what? He's way better than anything else that's been out there for us so far. A bunch of people, Raiders fans, and I love you guys, but sometimes you guys are way too emotional talking about, oh yeah, Garoppolo's an upgrade. Yeah, Derek Carr's not clutch with the most comeback wins. I mean, he's not clutch though. He's not always clutch, right? He's not Tom Brady. He's not fucking one of these super top of the tier elite quarterback. He was super solid though, right? Even to trade that stability away was not even traded. We just released him. But to not have those players on your roster does not help your team. When you have a super solid position, you hold on to that until there's something better. Brock Bowers is not going to be proven to be better than Adams yet. You guys can say what you want about Adams, but the guy's a fucking Hall of Famer. No doubt. No question. Jacobs, going to be a Hall of Famer, right? Mac, Hall of Famer, right? You can't just get rid of these assets. Like, we gave a lot to get him. What did we give? Like a first and a second to get Adams? So we're not even getting a return on investment. We had him for a year or two, but for what? Right? We had him for a year or two to have shitty quarterbacks that can't really get them established well enough, right? Because apparently we don't know how to scheme an offense that you have a weapon that gets doubled and can't fucking get the ball spread around. You don't have to focus on him. You use the fact that he's catching doubles and everything and get the ball to the rest of your offense. You get the running game going. And when you need a big play, you hit that weapon. This is what we're doing out here. And it's stupid. This is the Raiders here. Trying to trade, Adams for a second. It's really dumb. Hold on. This is us here.
Where are you right now?
Back right by where all the Tashanka usually spawn
I
at.
gotta fix my audio. Chill out, guys. I'm getting it going here. If you know this meme, you know how real this is right now.
Like if you put a Goshen like the front by the tents is front, north,
nobody was
like
happy
east,
about.
southeast.
So why are we happy about trading a number 1 receiver away? Generational
Guys
talent.
move toward like a dick or
stupid.
boards or something like that.
Really stupid.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know if they're top. Up running.
I got no audio here. It has to be out here, right? Damn, this is a bit of a fail. But the fact remains is that it's not a good look. I just don't see why anybody would think differently. I don't understand it. Somebody needs to explain to me, and don't tell me, well, it's because he's a diva and he's toxic. Guess what? So was Tom Brady. So was Michael Jordan, right? A lot of good players like that because they know their worth and they're not trying to like fuck around. It's ridiculous. It is. Man. There we go.
Hold on. You have a choice. You can have the boat or the mystery box.
What, are you crazy? We'll take the boat.
No, not so fast, Lois. A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those.
Then let's just...
We'll take the box.
We'll take the box. You gave up a boat for free tickets to a crappy comedy club.
Come on, Lois. You're acting like this is the first time I've ever done something stupid. You remember the time I was supposed to get that boat? A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything.
We just did this.
It could even be a boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those.
That's literally what we just did, right? We like, okay, we can get rid of Derek Carr, and we could probably get another quarterback who's good. Or we can get rid of Khalil Mack. We've been wanting to have good defense. Maybe we'll get another defensive player, right? We can get rid of our running back. Maybe we'll have somebody better. Even though we are like, what are we thinking here? The shit don't make no sense. I know davantae may say that he's preferring to be traded, but we got to find out why. We got to fix it. We got to fix it if we're not going to want to continue to be, and not financially, but just stylistically or historically a poverty franchise.
Are my
Like,
toes tapped?
the shit has to change. We can't keep doing shit like this. We're not going to be a better team. We're not going to get better by trading away all-star talent. That shit don't make no sense. It doesn't. The draft capital doesn't mean that much. Right? We weren't a better team. We were not a better team when we got rid of Mack and got some first-round picks. Those are risks. Those are gambles. If we want to go ahead and make those risks, we need to have a solid foundation first. If we have good team, good backups, right, good depth, we have a solid line that a quarterback can come in and thrive, we have some type of weapons, it makes sense to me to get some capital, make some shit happen, trade some first rounds, move up. This year wasn't it. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we should have drafted, Daniels or whatever, Penny." Anybody? For what? They're gonna struggle. They're gonna lose confidence. They're gonna be like Bryce Young out here, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, not gonna beat up on this too much, but honestly, trading away davantae is not the play, and the Raiders should really do their best to make the guy happy. Put in AOC, right? Minshew is like the second coming of Garoppolo. He's super mid. He's late on passes. He has a weak arm. He's throwing shit that's going to get his... I mean, he's changed up a little bit. He's not getting receivers hurt, but he's throwing low passes maybe because he's scared to do such. But you know what? If he just threw on time, it wouldn't be a problem, right? That's not a Minshew beat-up session. But I am saying that your wide receiver would be happy if he has a quarterback who can run the offense correctly. It's a new offense. I get it. We have to install it. There's some work that has to be done. We got to be patient. davantae can't be patient. The bro's at, towards the back end of his career. And we need to do the things that are going to make this guy want to stay around and be a Raider. He wanted to be a Raider. But instead, this is us. Get it together. Get it together, Raiders. Think what you're... Don't be so emotional, right? Don't be knee-jerk reacting. Think about shit, okay? Love you guys, man, but we gotta figure it out. We're not gonna be, once again, main point. We're not a better team by trading away top talent. That's it.